It hurts every time.
Kime and his party arrive at the elf village, but the Empire has been there
I love
first.
this party.
And about them is the aftermath of its unlawful invasion.
Oh no!
Inuart despairs as he lays eyes upon the wasted ruins. Then Kime
I
and the
can't
dragon
sing about this.
hear a voice. And then they all get together and sing a fun little song. Oh, the
Kumbaya.
elves have all died.
The elves are all dead, and it's a shame. Slanted
So,
rhyme style.
and
I'll never be tame.
But my best friend's here. His name isn't Kame.
And thus it will be destroyed by yon dragon's flame. Wow. And look,
And
they
you
got
are-
little
you make-
penises sticking out of
You
the
make
ground.
you make just a party out of everything.
Let's come here.
Well, I mean, sometimes.
Oh, I'm being so overwrought with despair. I feel a song coming on. Oh, sadness and grim, the death it does toll.
What, a petrified dragon? Are you saying that dragon
Where is he?
Dragon's getting rock hard.
is stoned?
Oh, it's a high dragon, baby. Top of the order. That's what I mean. It's a royal dragon.
Top of the morning to you, Grant.
Well, thanks, Kirran. I've been needing that morning greeting
Wood.
with my hot cup of joe.
Man, I thought that I would wake up and drink Folgers every day as a
That's
kid.
what the commercials taught
The
me.
commercials promised me
Yeah.
that my future as an adult would be drinking Folgers. And
As a kid,
I don't
we'd
think
have
I've ever had it.
like, at lunch, we'd we'd open our thermos, pour something out, and like it was a tradition, like just among me and my lunch table in elementary, where we would all have like a variation on best part of waking up. Folgers in your cup
Yeah.
with whatever we were drinking. But then the ultimate joke finally became best part of waking up is going back to sleep. that was like our anthem for a little bit.
Good. And it's true to this day.
Yeah, no, I agree with that statement.
The voice is that of the hierarch Verdelet?
Verdelet!
Verdilet. The spiritual,
Verdi, let that child alone.
the spiritual leader of the Union and the guardian of the four seals, the seal of the temple, the seal of the desert, the seal of the forest, and the seal of the goddess herself.
Herself.
After seeing Furiai and Inuart go to join Verdelet, Kime searches the village. There, beside an Imperial soldier's body, is a message written in blood.
Blood message, blood
Message unlocked. See, I wish I could go in this little house. I know that I can
Yeah.
walk in here and like spin around in here, but I want to go in and see what's inside. Blood
I think
message.
we're gonna model a whole interior of a house.
Well, I can just like fade away and I can just walk in. You don't have to show it.
You ask too much.
How do they know he's making a little question mark? And he opens his mouth still. You think he's like saying something?
Well, no, yeah, he's got a seal on his tongue. Like he can still open his mouth and everything. He's still able to eat. He still has a mouth. It's just there's no sound from his throat, I think.
Yeah, but what if? If people were really good at reading lips, do you think he could like?
Yeah, I think he could do that, and I think he could probably still write. In Tales of Symphonia, when a character loses their voice, she writes words on the main character's palm.
Dude,
to,
you can just get a text-to-speech thing nowadays.
Yeah.
I feel like for a price of dragon power, this is like the easiest one you could kind
modern
of
era
dance
dragon
around.
trade-off is real easy unless you
Yeah.
got like the voice of like a Bieber or a Miley Cyrus. Then maybe it's not a good trade-off. But otherwise, for the most part,
Worst price. Okay, you don't have no voice. You have like the worst voice.
so like you've gained the legendary power of the dragon, but every time you talk, you're like, "Hi guys, no, I'm serious. This is my voice." Oh, you're just like a screech. Okay, what if you gain the power of dragons, but you lose your filter. Just literally any thought that enters your head.
Oh
you have to
no!
say.
It's liar, liar.
Yeah, you become liar, liar.
Oh no! Grant, I don't know if.
But you have a dragon, and at that point,
At
are you
that
really
point,
scared
who
of people
cares?
knowing the truth of what you think about them?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? I have a fucking dragon.
Like if a hot chick is like, does this make me look fat?
Oh,
and
no.
you're like, actually, yes, it does. But then you follow that up quickly with like, but I've got a dragon and we can take a ride on it if you want. She'll probably go like, what? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Also, thank you for being honest with me and answering the
I
question.
appreciate your honesty. I wouldn't ask if I didn't want you to take it seriously.
I want to know because if you told me.
The truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
Tell her she's fat today.
I think the actual question is,
relationship advice.
does this look good? Is this the actual
No.
question? And then when you say I think it doesn't look good on you. I think that is not an
It would look
offensive
better on
answer.
my dragon.
It look better on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Hey! Nothing
And the
against
dragon's
clothes. I just
watching.
can't wait to see you take them off. Now, you know it's true because I can't lie with my dragon pact. But see, the thing is, that's total bullshit. You just tell people that's the case, so now they have to assume everything you say is true.
But I have a dragon, so why would I lie about that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, you have a dragon. He wouldn't make up a weakness to having a dragon, so it must be real. The story is too crazy for him to have made up, and that's why it's the perfect crime.
Ooh, yeah.
This is manipulation 101. When you tell a lie, you make sure there's a part in the story that makes you look bad, because no one would lie and make themselves look bad.
Exactly. Oh, I beat that thing in like two.
That was an
things.
ugly creature, and you cleansed the earth of its.
We are
Horridness.
fixing nature's mistakes.
Yes, we're God's undo button, the dragon.
Yeah. Why does every civilization have a dragon myth, okay? They never talk to each other, and they all talk about dragons.
Like, terrible lizards existed at some point, right? We got dinosaurs, but man never walked with the dinosaur.
I mean, that's what they say,
Theoretically.
but you know. I mean, we know.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say, but they are also the experts on the subject, so, like, I feel like we gotta take them at their word. I mean, they got this dragon, and they said they can't lie.
They got
Why
what?
would
A piece of paper that says "I can't lie." There are no
a
dragons.
teacher read my words and decided they were
and
good
decided,
enough?
yeah, those are good enough.
So
Those are
now
some
I've-
words that I would maybe
I've
have written.
crossed some arbitrary threshold set down by some man in history somewhere, and suddenly I have been deemed adequate to talk about this topic. You don't think that's a little sus? You don't think that the committee that decided he was good enough to talk about this thing might have a vested interest in what he has to say, and therefore decides what? Anyway, educational system. It's totally no corruption there.
I
Dragons
think
are
if you
real.
rolled up with a dragon, you could probably get a diploma for free.
Yo, what's up, Yale? I want a degree, and I got a dragon. I think you college kids are smart enough to do that math, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, MIT professors, figure this
Yeah.
one out.
Boom! Fire breath.
The red soldiers, they're protected from
All I'm saying is the ability to breathe fire. I think I've got a better understanding of the physical nature of Earth than you do. Its laws and its physics.
I always confuse physics with psychics. Forever.
Okay.
Because
I
like
mean,
they're
like, the
spelled
words
like
are kinda
exactly
yeah.
the same.
The words like do neighbor each other, but it's like laughter and slaughter. They're one letter apart, but very different.
I put the laughter.
I put the slaughter.
I
in
put the
laughter.
laughter in fun. That's what I would do if I was writing the Joker.
Thank you, Joker. You're such a criminal.
Ooh. Okay, hang on.
Thanks, bats.
a shrine of the cult of the Watchers. But
The shrine of the cult of
the
Watchers.
Watchers. The cult Watchers.
But what are they
Watchers
watching? The Watchers of
Hoops.
ABC's Lost. I'd have a shrine to them.
Oh yeah, you think they're just like when they say cult, they're just like big fans of like Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
it's It's the cult of the witch. Actually, it's just really dedicated fans of the witch. We don't like you referring to us as such.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. You're part of the cult of Marvel, so get over it.
Yeah, the House of Mouse. What do you think? They're indoctrinating the kids, Grant.
The great mansion of the Manor of Mickey. Wait, these are the red guys. Aren't they like magic immune?
Oh,
Do
yeah, you're
fireballs
right.
Not do stuff to them?
You're right. I didn't even put that together. Hold on. I know there's like a little health thing over somewhere. Are they? But I bet they're not immune to.
Well, I mean, these guys aren't the red guys. So they're not immune to nothing.
Well, I mean, hold on. I'm gonna turn around, okay? I can only do so many things, and
Do it all at once, right away,
my
and talk,
fucking
and
dragon.
be funny, and understand math equations, and have your lunch diet order in, and
I think they just want too many things from us.
look. We all know that we have the hardest job that's
Yeah.
like possible.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, little patience goes a long way. You cannot
feel
mount
like
the dragon here.
I'm patient with so much. You think it'd come back around?
I got so much patience, you might as well call me a doctor.
Thank
Get
you
it?
for being
You like
patient,
that?
my patience. That's what I would say if I was a doctor.
Yeah, hey, thank you for waiting. Yeah, I'd be a terminally late doctor. So then I can just be like, yep, sorry, thank you for your patience, my patient.
My patient, thank you for your patience.
You're punctual, or I'm not punctual, so you have to be patient. That makes me a doctor. And then I'd have my diploma on my wall and be like, see, right there, doctor.
Is Patch Adams real? Because that movie told me that was real. And I was like, man, I could have fun
Wait, like
and
it was
be a
based
funny
on a
doctor.
true story?
What?
Like, was
Yes?
it based on a true story? Is
You're-
that what you're asking?
You're saying
That-
it like a way that makes me think it wasn't. I thought it was saying this was based on a
I
true
never
story.
saw the movie, so I don't know like anything about
Oh, you never saw the movie.
it. Yeah. I just know he's like he's funny doctor, right? Like he's
Yeah,
doctor
he's
who's
funny
like
doctor.
like I'm gonna have to give these kids bad news, but I'm gonna try and cover it in my clown nose.
Yeah. Yeah, just having fun.
See, I think I got Patch Adams and Jack mixed up a lot.
What is Jack?
Jack is the one where it's Benjamin Button, but it's Robin Williams. Where he
What?
doesn't age backwards, but he ages super fast.
He ages forwards.
Yeah, he ages forwards, but I think he ages specifically 4 times faster. So by the time he's 10, he's a 40-year-old man, and so that's why Robin Williams is in like 3rd grade or something.
Is that a movie?
Yes, that is also a real movie, and
Huh?
I frequently think I got it mixed up with Patch Adams a lot because Patch
Jack
Adams sounds like a kid, like would be a weird kid name. Like, yeah, it's little Patch Adams. He's 40,
Oh,
but he's in the 3rd
little
grade.
Patch Adams, yeah.
But that movie was called Jack.
So do you think his perception of time also goes like 4 times as fast?
He sees everything 4 times fast.
Because if your little cells are going like just haywire, I feel like it would just mess up. Like something would be a little bonkers.
I mean, you know, it'd probably tweak at least a couple things, I would think, in your perception. Like, even if not just like seeing things moving around in fast motion, but more just like, what would time mean to you? Like, if someone's like, hey, hold on an hour, you're like, well, for me, might as well be 4 hours. And that's messed up. You
Yeah,
can't do that
that's
to a
fucked
person.
up, man.
Does he get hungry like 4 times faster? Like, does he have to eat 8 times a day? Because our normal, well, I guess you're supposed to have 3 meals a day. So what, 12?
12, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Sorry,
Maybe
I haven't had breakfast since the early aughts, so I think of 2 meals a day as the average.
breakfast is like the most fun meal of the day. I don't understand. There's so many friends I have now that are old and are like, I don't want breakfast. I'm
It's
like,
because for me,
what?
breakfast was always dessert. Like,
Exactly!
and so
And
I
now
just
you're a
started feeling.
grown-up.
Yeah, and now I'm a grown up, and I'm like, I can't be dumping this much sugar into my system at the start of the day. I need to do it throughout the day because all I eat is sugar anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes it a little different.
And like, I also like eating cereal as like a snack.
Oh, that's right. You're a little weirdo.
Look, I'm a weirdo in that like I don't have a problem with like cereal and milk.
Great, you have a problem, and the problem is cereal.
I wouldn't like throw it away if that's what someone gave me. But like, for me, cereal was always like, I'm just gonna get a little cup of this and scoop it in the box and eat that like as I'm doing other things. And like that's just how I
Like
ate
trail
cereal
mix.
growing up as a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
it like shoots it back at me.
They're deflecting your
I
magic.
was like,
and
why
it's
the fuck
hurting
are they
you.
shooting like green slime out? Okay,
It's their fiery blood. No, it's just your fire
understand.
reversed. Everyone knows the opposite of red fire is green fire.
cold fire.
It's that slime fire, poison fire.
It's the slime type.
Slime type action, activate. Are these aren't the elves, right? The elves were our friends.
These are some like evil cult.
Are these like
bitches, I
imperial
think.
wizards?
I think these are supposed to be like cult.
Oh, this is the cult of the
bitches.
Watcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna be watching with the fucking.
Yeah, they're
little-
gonna be
little-
watching
little
the
mask
inside of their
on.
eyelids pretty soon, because they'll be dead and will close their eyes. I get why you would do it, but like in movies when someone dies and then they do the whole like I'm gonna dramatically close your eyes. Like I don't think I would be like, ew, I don't want to touch the dead person. Like I get it's creepy seeing their eyes staring open, and maybe it's like a move of respect.
Yes,
but I'd
that's
just be
what
like,
it is.
but I'd just be like, yuck.
Now you have no respect.
Hey, they're dead. Like now that they're gone,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That's not them anymore. That's
See,
just a pile of meat now.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
I'm a strong believer that like your last moment here is your first moment in the beyond.
Yeah.
So like once you're out, that body is now meaningless to me.
Okay, is this gonna turn into something funny? Gonna be any funny business up in here?
This video, not likely.
Yeah, not with us here.
It's up to me if I'm carrying that weight.
Oh, okay, we're done. All right.
You did it!
Yay!
This dragon smoked 12 packs a day.
20. Oh, I get rated on how much health I have left over. I like that you only get rewarded for experience at the end of a mission, so it's like it's hard
You're
to know like how
stockpiling
much
it.
I'm getting.
And then when you don't level up at the end of the level, you're just like, I must have missed something.
Yeah. Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh, never mind. We're just right
Oh,
back in.
Right into it. Oh.
Boss fight with one witch.
Yeah, but
One
they're like,
super witch.
oh, one experience.
Whoa, okay.
Was that?
That couldn't have been a cutscene.
It's about the game feel, Grant.
Sorry.
It's
my
the
mistake.
experience. You wouldn't
Maybe
know.
there's a choice there. Maybe you
The
could've
end
done
of
passive-
Gungrave, which you don't
passive
even know, so I'm not
assist
going to
route.
spoil it for you.
Well, like there's some things where it's like, yeah, no, you should be the one who has to press the button that
Yeah,
like
you gotta
sets
kill
off
him.
the self-destruct thing or whatever, or like pull the trigger in the moment.
They have red eyes. Remember
What do your
this.
red
See the little
eyes
waves on
see?
your...
His voice is just gone.
Verdelay talks to the red-eyed folk. Verdelli.
I'll have a chicken verdelelli.
I'm afraid we're fresh out. Also,
Please,
it's not
please
real.
help us. The Empire has
That's an
taken
elf
our
if I've ever
village.
seen one. Lab coat elf.
From the Fairy Valley.
No, they're from the Fairy Valley.
Oh, he's a fairy, even more
Oh, yeah.
obvious. Kime, what the hell?
Do you go to save lives? Or to
Is this like the morality moment?
Yeah.
Like we get to right trigger, left trigger? good or
No,
bad?
it's, we're not at that point yet, but this
Oh.
is definitely maybe we're not, let's say, necessarily a great dude. After hearing the villager's tale, Kime turns toward the Valley of the Fairies. Hatred
Fairies.
fills his heart and makes him deaf to the dragon. He's mute and deaf now. Only the spilling of imperial blood can sate his lust for revenge.
Oh man, and then he'll eventually be blind with rage, and the stench of death will block his nose,
Which
and he'll
is
be numb
what
to
word?
the war.
into the
Wait, is there a word for being
Yeah, I
nose
can't
blind?
smell. I'm.
I'm-
Snud.
Okay, hold on. No, like aroma, fragrance.
No, because
Uh,
blind isn't like ocular.
Blind eye.
Eye. Buh.
So by that logic, it must rhyme with nose.
Yeah.
So and then he becomes doze.
Doze. About to doze off.
Doze is dose. It's
Doze.
all right. Froze, smoze.
Blows.
He becomes coz. I'm eye blind and nose coz, and then you immediately, with that context, understand what coz means.
Well, yeah, because you're putting it with eye with blind, which is a real
I'm-
word.
I'm blind in the eyes and coz in the nose.
Oh, that I think that makes sense.
Yeah. And they go, oh, okay. And closed in the nose.
Ooh,
My nose is
I'm just clothes.
closed nosed.
Closed nosed. That's 2 words. I don't like it.
No, it's a compound word.
Do you
It's
think
got a hyphen.
dragons, when they breathe fire, do you think it like hurts?
The first time. Then they singe off.
No,
all
and
those
then
nerves.
then the dragon does the little fire breath, and then every time.
It hurts every time. That's why I only use it in sparing occasions. Blah, 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 blah. Shoots fireballs.
Yeah.
Now, see, the thing is, what we don't realize is fire could come out of any orifice, and they ultimately
They
choose
chose
mouth.
the mouth. You don't want to see.
Look, eye fire is insane.
No, I was gonna say that
the
fucking
other end fire is
Yeah.
also real bad.
You don't want to see ass fire.
That's after the dragon had an episode of Hot Ones. It shoots
Ooh, yeah.
it shoots fire out the other end, you know.
Man, I feel like some of this hot sauce that I eat. Chat. If anybody knows where to like just. How do I challenge my spice levels? Because I'm just a demon now. Let me know.
I was all impressed. I was too scared. My siblings actually got the Hot Ones hot sauce like flight.
Yeah, I want to
for
do
Christmas. And my brother just immediately went for Da Bomb, the one that every clip you've ever seen of a celebrity eating too spicy of a hot wing.
Is that
it's
one?
It's from that one.
Oh, I want to try it.
And he then like it was definitely like at first he was like, ooh, this is really hot, but then like a minute or two later he's like, all right, yeah, I'll do another bite of that. Just like I was like, okay, so celebrities or babies, or my brother has just burned his tongue completely. One of the two.
I
It's
can't
probably
wait
a
to
little
find out.
column A and B.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit of both.
Because I know he also has always liked spicy food even as a child.
Oh, yeah.
So he's grown.
Unhinged. I
he
grew
has
into
known
this
eat for a long time.
this pain.
I still don't like I don't go out of my way for it. I
Well, you've got
do
a baby
sort of
mouth.
avoid it, but like I have a baby mouth. I don't like lots of things already.
Yeah.
But like, you know, I'm not going like, ooh, it's so hot, but like I'll have like, you know, a Chipotle burrito and their corn is on like spice level 2 of 5 or something, and it's just like I'm like I can tell it's here, like it's not like I notice it,
Yeah.
but I'm not going like ow, but it's like, you know, maybe like I wouldn't enjoy this if this was what I was coming to it for, type thing.
I feel you. There's definitely ones that I was like when I was getting into it were like, okay, this is just like, it's because there's certain spicy ones that I think are just like they don't even have a good taste to them. It's just like the sensation.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
at
just
that
like,
point,
you're
it's
like,
like, eh.
Like I never do the wasabi when we go for sushi.
Because you're dumb.
Like I should try
It tastes
it at some
so
point. I should at least
good.
give
It's
it a
not
shot.
it's not spicy the way you think it is. It's just
I just feel like I remember an Ohio con or something where a bunch of people had wasabi for the first time and they were all like, "Ah, nobody warned me!" and like freaking out. Like,
it's not that bad.
and so ever since then I just had that visually, mentally imprinted on me.
That's really funny.
You see, I have an active imagination, Kirran, and it makes things way scarier than they are.
I'm scared, Grant. Oh
Like
shit!
this scary fire!
Oh my god, scary cutscene.
It's like, I'm scared of fire. I don't like using lighters and stuff, just because I know fire can be dangerous.
Don't do it. Who is that?
It's an elf.
It's a fairy. They said the fairy village.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it's an imperial.
Riverside. My brothers, forgive me. Forgive me.
He did this?
Don't.
We're gonna stop them. They wouldn't show this.
Oh.
So he like just kind of tapped it, and he was like, "Ow, never mind."
What?
Yeah, he like scraped himself. He didn't really do enough to kill.
If you can make a pact with a dragon,
you know,
can
I
you make a
guess-
pact with like a fairy?
I got to assume because it's little, can he like talk more?
Yeah, it's just net positive because the fairy's
Yeah.
so fucking annoying.
Well, see, the fairy is like, you know, one of those like parasite worms from Futurama where it
Ooh,
just makes
yeah.
you
Wait, is that like the little health pickup things? Are those the little fairy
better. Those
dudes?
are fairies? You've been consuming fairies all along?
I'm just fucking Tinkerbell,
Just
put her
like,
in a fucking
just like
blender.
Link.
This! You betrayed your brothers!
So this is why we made Tinkerbell mute.
Well, it's because Tinkerbell made a pact with a dragon.
Oh my god! This goes all the way to the top.
Yuck! What a painful
I thought that said Fia.
I also
like
saw that.
going like Fia. What this?
No. No, I cannot. I cannot.
I
bear
like this. I don't think I've seen like I feel like I've heard of lore where fairies are kind of assholes. I like this fairy because I assumed they were coming in to be like, "Don't worry, noble human, I'll save you."
No,
like that.
fairies
She's
are
just
always
here to-
little shitheads. Every
she's
story
just
of
here to be
like Britain
"People
fairies,
are
they suck.
dead."
Like, fuck you. You're a little shit.
You're scared? Dying is good. You don't want to die? Really?
I like fights.
What a
Fights
bore.
are fun.
Seriously, finish yourself off. Oh, hold on. Of course. Let's make
Hey,
You can make a fairy
let's
pact.
make a pact.
You don't get it.
Let's make a fairy pact.
Hello?
Oh, I love this fairy.
Not as hollow as a helmet. You
This is our
and
next
me
party member.
Together forever. Loser. But seriously, let's do it.
This is like the girl who bullies you into sex.
Yeah.
Please.
And then he died of frustration.
Good times. Zone.